Hey, welcome back, Pomona. You're tuning in to Cooking with Quiñones, and I am Andy Quinones, otherwise known as Andy Q, and we got something special for you today. Today we're kicking back with some of my mentees, youngsters that work with the San Gabriel Valley Conservation and Service Corps, and I'm going to teach them how to cook a nutritious and delicious meal while having a good conversation about some of the things happening within the world today. So I hope you stay tuned, you enjoy yourself, and you learn how to make something good today. Stay tuned. To me, this is easy and effective, man. A $1.99, actually $1.98. It's garlic bread. I love garlic bread. You know what I mean? And I really like garlic bread pizza. So let's go ahead and hand me that. Now, you guys don't necessarily use how to do something like this. This is the only thing we could find. And one of the things that I think is very important is that you use what you got. You know what I mean? You use what you got. So we'll just. They've already made the French bread pizza. It's got a bunch of garlic butter on it. We're gonna put all the ingredients on top of this, and the garlic butter will melt within the pizza. So when you eat this pizza, man, it's just gonna be, well, that's what you're gonna if you like garlic. It's gonna be a delicious, flavorful pizza. So again, real simple. You got your first apartment. You're gonna entertain a couple of people. You just spend less than $15, you know, at the local grocery store. Of course, you could get any kind of, you know, pizza sauce you want, but this is what I prefer. Let me see how hard to open. Can somebody hand me perhaps a spoon or a ladle so that I could, again, real simple. And according to your flavor as well, how much sauce that you want. If you want a lot of sauce or you don't want a lot of sauce. Now, I just use about probably a little bit less than half the can. And we'll get a spoon right here to spread this out. Can you hand me that, please, Leroy? Thank you, sir. Okay. Now, for you guys out there at home watching this, you're probably wondering, because I haven't properly introduced my staff today. I work with young people in the community. Now, these young men right here are my mentees, and they work with me. They're part of the San Gabriel Valley Conservation Corp, and we've hired them just this summer to help us with our environmental goals, in particular with recycling. It's our goal within California by 2020 to recycle at least about 75% of what can be recycled. Currently, in the world that we live in today, 2015, we only recycle, how much, guys?
About 25%.
25% of what can. You know, that number's got to change, and it's going to take young people like this to change that, you know? So not only will we learn about health and nutrition, but we also learn about taking care of ourselves and the environment. So here it is, check it out. Real easy, right? Open up the bread, it's already cut. Just put some sauce on that. Now, I personally like to start first. Some people do this last, but I like to first start with the pizza seasonings. All right, so that's gonna have again your garlic and your oregano and all that other good stuff that comes on a tasty pizza. All right. Of course, then we go with the cheese. And thank you for shredding this. While I'm doing this, why don't you guys introduce yourselves?
So my name's Leroy. Yes, I'm 19. I believe in sports.
So again, when you get older, Leroy, when you have your house and you're gonna have a football party at your pad, this is something that you could easily make. So now we throw all the cheese on there like that. Some of us are picky and we don't like all the ingredients. But so we'll make at least two different ones. We'll make a traditional just pepperoni. This is really easy for you guys, man. For out there, you can just buy cheese, pepperoni, and pizza sauce. Very simple, you know. But if you want to start getting into, you know, putting more vegetables and healthy things, then that's when you can start putting the onions and the bell peppers and the olives and the pineapple and all that kind of stuff. Now, since it's just us guys right here, and I got a lot of stuff, I'm gonna pack on the pepperoni because everyone likes pepperoni, right?
Yes.
All right. Okay. So we got one like that. Here, why don't you put pepperoni in the other one? Okay, so we had another knife right here. Do me a favor and can you cut those bolillos up so that we can, and actually those aren't bolillos. Those are our hoagie rolls, but they'll work just the same.
You want me to cut them in half just like that?
Yeah, just in half just like that. You got it. Perhaps even, we'll keep one. You said you wanted a calzone, so maybe we'll make one a pizza calzone sandwich and see how that turns out. So since the camera's on you right now, Julian, why don't you tell them a little about yourself while you're cutting it up?
My name is Julian Carranza, 23. Still trying to find myself right now. More of just trying out, testing the water on everything. Right now I kind of like reading and writing, making up my own stories, telling a story to the homies.
All right, and now we have David right here. Introduce yourself, David, while I get you on the next side. So you're gonna open these up, and you're going to put, basically make some pizza,
some sauce.
Yeah, put some sauce and some of the cheese. So go ahead, David, tell them a little bit about yourself.
My name is David, and I'm from Pomona. I'm about to be 21 in September.
All right, 21.
What I like to do is turn up and party,
All right.
but I still care about the environment at the same time. And that's pretty much me.
My name is Charlie Naked, and I'm 22 years old. I'm a musician and a filmmaker, actor. So I enjoy creating films and starring in them and making my own music for the films and stuff. And what I'm into is sending a good message out through music, because music has such a strong vibe on people, and it brings people together. And so do movies, and it's entertainment. People need entertainment, so I like bringing it to them, and I like making people laugh, smile, feel different emotions. And yeah, I'm into the environment. I want to save it, because I mean, without the environment, there's no us.
So check this out. So what we got so far? We got 2 pizzas here from our garlic bread rolls. One is just traditional pepperoni. I might even throw some pineapple on one of them. You like pineapple, or you want to just? Okay, so we have to. Maybe half of that we'll put pineapple. This one right here has got the works. So you got mushrooms, pepperonis, you got shallots, you got bell peppers, you got cheese, you got the spices, and they're gonna both be pretty good. Since we're cooking it this way in this type of container, we're gonna do this on the barbecue. The reason why we're doing it on a barbecue today is because it's summertime. I don't want to heat the kitchen up when it's a hot day. So if I could throw my barbecue on outside and keep the heat out there and still cook, then it works for me. So for those who got barbecues in the summertime, hey, try cooking a meal outside. You could cook some pizza up on it. So this will kind of be like a deep dish pizza. It's gonna be thick. It's gonna be loaded with good stuff. So this one's pretty much ready to go. Okay, so we're putting some of these pizzas on the grill. Stick it right there. Close this up and put the timer on. So you gotta make sure that you at least check them after about 12 minutes. So they'll be cooking on there. We're in a drought here in California. We had talked about reducing our water. You know, when you take a shower, do you rinse off, turn the water off, lather up, turn the water back on? Will you brush your teeth? Do you leave it running the whole time? For the whole 5 minutes you're brushing, just gallons and gallons of water are being flushed, you know, down that drain? Or do you rinse off your brush, get a cup of water of this, brush your teeth, and rinse out with this, and you know that's the only amount of water that you're using? Are you joining California and only watering on certain days? I myself, I got a house, I got a lawn, and my lawn, it doesn't look the best. It's brown, but I know that we're in a serious situation here in California, and I'm sacrificing a nice green lawn to have a brown lawn because, I'd rather the water be used for something better, let's just say. Good, looking good. So this is the lover's pizza right here. We've got the pepperoni and the mushrooms and the onions. And see how this all charges up nice and good? Oh man, you guys are gonna like this one. This is delicious. Okay. Take this right here. Let's see if we cannot make this a blooper. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's all the time we have for today. You've been cooking with Quiñones, and just to wrap up, today we had a meal that fed 8 of us for under 15 bucks. We bought all the food locally here in Pomona. We had our local boys right here hanging out with us, learning about the health, environment, nutrition. We had some good discussion today. And again, I want to thank all you guys for joining me today, kicking it with Quiñones.